Hello, welcome back. Welcome to another edition of Wedding Wednesday here with Destination Dream Weddings. My name is Wendy and I'm hosting this afternoon. We haven't actually had a Wedding Wednesday for a little while. We've had some holidays, we've had some adjustments, and more importantly, we just have been super busy. So please forgive us. Also, we decided to change our Wedding Wednesday around this week. And going forward, we're actually going to have it at a little later time. We had some feedback from some of our viewers that they were unable to participate or to be a part of our webinar or go live event just because of being at work. So I thought hosting something a little later in the day, hopefully that will help people to be able to be a part of the event. So welcome if you are able to be a part. So today we're talking about traditions. Traditions, such an integral part of the wedding business, of the wedding ceremony, of each and every marriage and wedding. Typically, not everybody. Now there has been a bit of a trend to shift away from some of the traditions, but we're still seeing an awful lot of people that are wanting to go ahead and include a lot of traditions. So why is it important to have traditions in your wedding ceremony? I think the most important part is probably just because it makes the event super personal. If you have readings during the ceremony from family members and they are able to choose their own readings, it makes it very special for them. It may make it very special for all of the people that are attending your wedding to view your wedding. Just their emotion will be impactful, as well as your emotion while you are listening to the readings. If you are having other components that have a lot of tradition within your family or with your friendship group or even with your culture, it just gives people that feeling of something special happening, and them being a part of it is really, really important for your guests and for yourself. Hopefully that'll be something that's going to stand out for you in your wedding day. The other great thing about having traditions is if you are doing something that is quite traditional to your family or your culture, but you are inviting other people that may not be aware of those traditions, it's really, really interesting for them to be able to be a part of that tradition and to actually see it unfold. So it kind of makes it super special for them, and I can assure you, having some kind of a traditional aspect in your ceremony or in your wedding or in your entire steps of your wedding, from ceremony to cocktails to dinner, dance, etc., is going to make it really special for your guests, and they will be talking about it for a long time to come. And let's face it, if you're going to put out the time and the energy and the money and have these people attend to spend time with you on your wedding, you want them talking about it and telling everybody what an amazing time they had. So the other thing is that it does allow you to involve others. So if you have a tradition that you love, but maybe it's not something that's a family tradition, it's something that you've seen or heard about, but you want to include it, being able to ask people in your wedding party or in your family and friendship group if they can help you with that, to research it, how to carry out the tradition, asking your wedding planner. We know some stuff. We will be able to help you with that. And again, it's just going to bring it in other people into that ceremony and make it super special for everyone involved, including the couple getting married. So what are some traditions? Traditions are as simple as things like your bouquet toss, the garter toss. If you're having a traditional Canadian, American type of wedding, those are very, very traditional. Cake cutting, very traditional again in UK. Those are really, really kind of traditions that have impact and have meaning and have been handed down through the centuries, but they're also starting to maybe phase out a little bit. So we are starting to see some trends with people not wanting to have all of those aspects, or maybe sometimes even any of those aspects in their weddings. We have some great cultural events that or rituals or traditions that we have seen coming down the pipe. For instance, if you are of Indian culture, you will have your henna, you will have many different, maybe the 7 steps ceremony. Those are really, really traditional and really, really a part of that culture. If you're French Canadian, you'd have something like the sock dance, where the tradition is that if a member of the family gets married before the oldest sibling must dance in their socks at the wedding. So this is actually something that I learned not too long ago at one of our weddings that we've done, and it was a really, really neat tradition, and it was a lot of fun. It got the party going, and everybody had a great laugh at this person, or with this person that was having to dance in their socks. There's also a great pile of trend shift right now that we're seeing towards people wanting things like sand ceremony. That's something that was quite big even just a few years ago, and we're still seeing it. It's not as big as it was, but it is important. So basically the couples each have a different color sand, the pair that are getting married, and they pour them together and unite them in one vase, sharing those sands and sharing those colors as an indication of their lives starting together, going from two separates to one united married pair. So that's kind of fun. We also have things like the unity rope. That one can be a little tricky. You can get yourself kind of tied up in that. So really practice something like that. Make sure that it is something that you're comfortable with, but it is, again, it's very, very beautiful, right? So it's one piece, one rope that is being tied together by the couple being married, and it signifies, again, they're joining together as a partnership for life. So that's very, very fun. There's other things like jumping the broom, hand fasting, many, many, many other ideas for having tradition and having that really personal touch that makes your wedding very, very special to you. All of these ideas that we've talked about can be done in any type of way. So you can take even the sand ceremony and put your own spin on how that would look and make it, although someone may have seen the sand ceremony in the past, maybe they wouldn't have seen your version of it. So, traditions. Are you for them? Are you against them? I'm for them. I think that they make the event very special, but it really is all about you. If you have questions regarding to traditions or anything wedding related, please don't hesitate to contact me. info@destinationdreamweddings.com is the best way to get in touch with me, or through my Facebook. And have a wonderful night. I hope everybody enjoyed our Wedding Wednesday, and I'll see you back next week. Take care.